Hello and welcome to another video. So I'm going to do a quick plant and kitchen update, and there will be more cooking videos coming very soon. However, it has been a very stressful few weeks. So here we go, let's update what's going on with the plants. So the little seeds that we planted have started to come through. So we have 3 tomatoes and a basil, so I'm going to pop those on because the tomatoes are getting pretty big. I also need to prick out some of these little bits at the top so that they grow nice and strong. I'll give you a quick update on the kitchen in a minute. I'm also going to sort out these that haven't come. So it's the 2 cucumbers that haven't come up, a basil and an alicante. So I'm just going to tip them out, see if any of the seeds have sprouted. If not, we're going to replant and try a couple more cucumbers. Using the pots, fill these with some compost so that I can pot on the tomatoes. You want to show them what's going on with the raspberries and strawberries?
Yeah, so the strawberries are just coming up with the fresh leaves at the minute. Obviously it's too early for any fruit, they're just doing the runners and new strong leaves coming up, which is good. We've replanted the butterfly bee plants. There's a couple of ferns starting to come up. Nothing major on them yet, but it's early days. And then the yellow raspberry bush, as you can see, all new shoots coming up nicely. And the honeysuckle. The honeysuckle's going to be big this year. Have to cut it back a bit at the end of this summer, but it's doing well. The idea is we want to cover all this fence eventually with honeysuckle and nice big honeysuckle flowers. And we're just repotting the tomatoes at the moment.
Slightly bigger pots, they're not ready for their massive pots yet, but
need a bit more room so they can grow a little bit more sturdy, and then they'll go into the big pots like last year and eventually get some nice juicy tomatoes. We planted them nice and early this year because last year we was a bit late on. We still managed to get some, but not substantial like the year before. We did a lot better.
Need a cane in. It's starting to get a bit floppy.
There's some canes at the back there in the boot.
Should I put some string somewhere? Pause a minute while I find some string.
So we've located the string. I'm just putting a little cane in to string it up and support it. Once they get the strength, they're alright, but they just need a bit of support while they get the strength, especially if it's windy. Got a nice day today, quite sunny. We're due for some stormy weather on Friday, and the winds are supposed to get up next week, so we're going to make sure they're well secured.
Well, they're also doing like introducing them to the outside, so you have to acclimatise plants. You can't just chuck them straight out into, especially not in the UK. They just need to acclimatise into the weather, really.
Ooh, a bit of wind there. Let's demonstrate.
So that's an alicante.
Alicante.
These are money makers.
Money makers. They're going to make us some monies.
Going to make us some golden, beautiful tomatoes. We're going to make
Juicy tomatoes. For them summer salads that we're going to be having.
Might do a salad. I'll do a salad cooking on the cooking side of things. We'll do a nice chicken and potato.
You have to show how you do your potato salad.
That's what I'm going to do, the chicken and potato salad.
Yeah, lovely. So we'll come back shortly and show you the end results.
Okay, so we have potted on our tomatoes and I've just tied them up just to keep them straight while they get their stems a little bit stronger. Basil's been repotted. That's actually coming along this year. And I found the problem with the cucumbers. The soil was just so wet, so I've actually changed compost into a drier peat compost, and we've planted 3 more just to see how they go. Herbs are coming along nicely. Mint at the back's doing quite well. And the rest of the garden is getting there. It'll be carrots next, and I've got some onions to try this year as well. And then, so this is our little startup growing area. So these are now back inside, and they'll go out when it's sunny just to introduce them, and then hopefully they'll be strong enough to be planted out. And then in here we just have one starting to come through. These are chili peppers. So we've planted a couple of different varieties of chilies, and I've also done some tumbling tomatoes. So we're just going to see how they get on, and hopefully we'll have an update in a few more weeks as to how the plants are going. And I'm just going to now go give you a kitchen update. So as you can see, we have a roof painted, repaired, all done. The walls are all fully stripped. So the next job is sanding, and then we will get them painted, and we're going a nice apple flower green, so a really pale green. But we're all stripped down and ready to go. And then the final point, we'll be giving this floor a good scrub and bringing that back up to its sparkling self. And for those that have missed him, there's a Ziggy down there seeing if he can steal tuna. The garden is getting there. So we will see you very soon. I will hopefully get a cooking video done this week, and I will see you very soon. Take care. Bye.